I grew up in a little town called Sheridan. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone knows your life, your details, everything.
I was able to do well in school, and I had pretty decent relationships with my friends and family.
I lived a very carefree life, very impulsive. I just sort of lived my life like nothing bad was ever going to happen.
People thought I was the weird kid playing fantasy with my friends. I'd see the world move around me, things change, the environment change.
I wasn't taking care of myself as much as I could have been. I didn't know what self-care was back then.
I was working a lot, like all the time on my schoolwork, and I was obsessed with figuring out my own issues, my own family issues, personal development stuff, and I was on Facebook too.
I'd often see things trying to attack me, which is unfortunate.
I used to watch SVU a lot, the Special Victims Unit for Law and Order, and I started getting a little obsessed with it.
I was on too much Facebook, in my opinion, looking back. And you know, I would post stuff. I would write something and I'd be like, whoa, this is making sense. These people are understanding what I'm saying. They're learning from me in some way, so it felt great. And then I started hearing voices.
I couldn't stop having that thought or that feeling that, hey, I'm a protector, like this is what I'm meant to do right now. When it came down to it, I hadn't slept for 3 days.
Just imagine somebody whispering in your ear, and just imagine that those whispers and those voices, those clear voices, like as you can hear me now, it's like if at the time it was like somebody was kind of harassing me.
I remember laying down, trying to go to sleep, and immediately opening my eyes, feeling my heart rate settling and, you know, slowing down, but thinking, oh, it's slowing down because it's gonna stop. When the ambulance showed up, the cops also showed up. I ended up being put into a wheelchair and sedated. And I thought I lost. I thought I had lost everything.
I didn't get a diagnosis until I was 19. So I just had gone years just thinking there was something wrong with me.
The downside is I lost my job as a peer mentor. I was laid off.
My worst fear happened of just losing myself completely.
It's probably one of the hardest times in my life.
I didn't think I would survive this long. I had plans of not being here. Hi, baby. My little handbag. Come here. I got connected to EASA by a temporary therapist, actually. And she was like, I know this program that you can go to. It's a 2-year program. It's been known to be very helpful.
A lot of my mindset shifts came through EASA. I started going to therapy weekly, and it helped also establish those routines, going to appointments, picking up medication when I need it.
The EASA program helped me work on my social skills and learn skills to be able to set boundaries and create relationships with people, fix relationships with people.
One of the biggest takeaways that's made me able to be more grounded in what I'm doing is to encourage people to challenge me, you know. I definitely needed that challenge. As I, got to know more of my friends, I learned that they had similar experiences too.
People with psychosis are not necessarily scary. They could be your neighbor, it could be your best friend, it could be your parent, sibling. We don't do things to scare people. It's more scary for the person experiencing psychosis than it is for anyone around them.
I think a system of care that focuses around compassion and understanding and a willingness to learn.
Early intervention is like the best method to prevent people with major mental illnesses from going on unemployment, going on disability, and not being able to function, basically.
I know that there's a lot of hope out there for people like me.
I believe I can be a counseling psychologist. I believe I can, pursue my dreams. I wasn't like this 4 years ago.
I just got hired for my dream job as a peer support specialist. I'm dedicating myself to the cause, and it feels really good.